Hello, everybody. I hope you all are doing well. It's kind of healing for me to film this way, outside, talk about things I like, help you guys, potentially, hopefully, inshallah. So, yeah, in this video, I'm going to be talking about boredom. When people think about boredom, they would think about being lazy, unmotivated, or just wasting time. But what if I tell you that boredom is trying to tell you something about yourself? Yes, that's true. So this isn't going to be any other video which you watch on the internet about boredom. It's going to be about how you can use boredom to discover things about you, grow, be more self-aware, and be more creative. Some people just pass by and they're staring at me, but nobody cares. So yeah, when I was doing research about this video, I came across an article from Psychology Today, and it basically encapsulated whatever I wanted to say in this video. I'll link that article down below so you can take a look and read it yourself. In this video, we are going to talk about how you can use boredom as a tool to self awareness, creativity, and self growth. So, one reason you could feel bored is understimulation. So, what's understimulation? What's overstimulation? Overstimulation is being hyper aware of your environment. For example, if you go inside a supermarket or a hospital or whatever place it could be, you would be hyper aware of every people, what they're thinking, how are they looking at you, what how you would change the style of your speaking. Understimulated is literally the opposite of overstimulated. Understimulated is being disconnected from your physical environment basically. So that could mean your life is your day-to-day life seems same and flat. You don't have anything to look forward to every day. For example, there is nothing that interests you to wake up and have a good productive morning and have a good and nice morning routine and then plan your day. You don't have those cool, like, that energy in you, that spark in you. So one main thing you can do to overcome this problem is being more creative with your life. So I'm going to read from my notes so that I don't miss anything. One of the ways of being creative is by starting small, actually trying to fix a problem within your life. For example, it could be clearing your gallery, clearing your emails, reading them all. So that the process of clearing can clear your mind and hence help you to be more creative. Number two, what you could do is go out and write a diary entry. For example, right now, if I'm here, I could write a diary entry about how this place makes me feel. Actually, in real life, this place means a lot to me because whenever I was sick and stressed, this place was like a form of comfort for me. I would come here and breathe and exercise and feel really good. So you could do that. Go anywhere, a cafe, beach, or a park, and write a diary entry about it. How does it make you feel? What association do you have with this place? So this is also a form of creative activity. And another one is go outside. Instead of a diary entry, you could do a visual diary entry. So that is making a short video or like a photo dump about things, about the things that you saw in that place and what they make you feel. So the third thing you could do, and it's the most interesting thing, and I have been doing this to, you know, enforce creativity inside of me, is do something different within your hobbies. So for example, I like to do henna art. If you guys don't know, if you guys don't follow me on my Instagram, you wouldn't know that, but I do post some of my henna art on my Instagram. So what I do is I got bored of those typical usual flower designs people tend to do. So what I tried to do is change it up a little bit. I tried to do cultural art on my hands with henna. So I'm going to share some inspirations and some things that I created with henna. For example, if you're someone who likes sewing clothes, what you could do is take scrap materials of different texture of fabric and make something out of it. That is a good idea too. I like baking. So I wrote about it, so I'm gonna read about it. Of course, I wasted my time and wrote about it, and I'm gonna read about it too. So I like baking. So nowadays, what I do, instead of baking the same things, for example, I can make good chocolate cake, vanilla cake, cookies, and stuff. So instead of making those same things again and again, I try to change it up. I try to make something else. So in that way, I try something new. I use my brain a lot more because I'm trying something new. And because I'm trying something new, I learned something new every time, right? Yeah. So let me know how you can change your hobby and make it into something creative. I would love to know what are your hobbies. You know, I'm such a hobbyist. Like I love hobbies. Even I like sewing, I like crocheting. So I would love to know. So let me know what would you do to boost creativity and just bring that spark back into your life. So the next thing that you would be experiencing, but you would confuse it for, conf- you would confuse it for being bored is com- compartmentalization. This is a term that was used in the article, but I'm gonna make it easy for you guys. So it means that you are mentally and physically avoiding pain because you don't want to experience it right now. It's almost sunset time, but anyways, I'm gonna continue making this video, and I hopefully I finish it before the sun completely sets, inshallah. So your body could be protecting you from physical or emotional pain. And this is a defense mechanism for your body to avoid feeling that pain of emotional or physical pain. And you would confuse it with being disconnected and hence being bored. But it's not that. In this case, what you have to do is look into your inner self. And I know it could be uncomfortable. You know why? Because oftentimes acknowledging your pain, especially emotional pain, it could be related to your mental health. You will feel uncomfortable, and that's one of the main reasons your body just avoids it. Right now, I'm going to give you some tips which I personally use, and they help me a lot to come back to reality. What I would recommend is learn about yourself. This could be uncomfortable. Know yourself, and one of the main things you can do is by journaling, acknowledging and writing down what are you currently feeling right now. I know it might sound very cliche, but trust me, this is going to help you too much. Second thing you can do is literally find answers to your pain, whatever pain you could be feeling. So like at times I would be feeling this weird pain from anxiety in my throat area, and I had the option to just avoid it. But what I choose to do is research a little about it and find ways to help myself deal with it. Don't just let pain happen to you. Research about it, know about it, and find out ways to help and cure yourself. No, don't just let it go. You deserve more. You deserve love. You deserve peace. So don't just let yourself go like that with the pain you're experiencing. The third thing I wanted to mention was write about your dream self, and what you do today will help you. So this could also include setting values for yourself. What what are some values you want to act on today to make a better version of yourself in the coming years? So write down sets of values you would like to act on. For example, recently I have been trying to act on this idea of it's okay to be displeased. It's okay that people do not like certain ideas of yours. It's okay. It's okay if they don't like you. And I can't lose a portion of myself to please others. So this is something I have been working on. I have grown up a people pleaser, so this is pretty hard for me, but I am trying my best and I am slowly making progress. So what are some values you want to set for yourself and want to act on them? Do let me know. So those are some things that I do when I feel that type of feeling inside of me, that I'm trying to avoid some type of physical pain, some type of emotional pain inside of me. So those are some things that I do. Moving on to the last thing you could be experiencing, but you would confuse it for being bored, is avoidance. And I think I am the biggest victim of that. Not just me, many of the people around me are the biggest victim of that. So that is avoiding things because they might seem unreachable. things it those are not things, basically our goals and dreams. Those things require a certain type of a system, and we might be struggling to make that system for ourselves. We might be thinking that we don't deserve better because we think they're unattainable, they're very far away. And I have some tips for you for that too. In that case, the most probable thing people could be facing is low self-esteem and low discipline, lack of motivation. Number one thing you could do in this case is start small by writing one important thing you have to get done to feel a little bit better. For example, you have a huge assignment, and of course, for that assignment, you need research, you need to write something, and then you need to submit it. I'm just giving a very bad example, but you get the idea. So, try to do the research today. It will get you into the flow of at least starting that assignment which you have been keeping away just because it requires some system, some planning, and you have been indisciplined for a long time. Or maybe you're disciplined, but you just don't feel like doing it because it seems like a huge assignment to you. So that is when you could assign just one task per day, and that's how you can get it done. The thing is building self-esteem, because people that are experiencing things like, oh, I don't deserve better, it's because they could be having low self-esteem. And one of the greatest ways to build self-esteem is working on something and trying to build it. One of the most amazing thing you can work on is your body, literally. Like, I have been feeling so much stronger and so much better about myself because I see these gains, I see my muscles, I feel like my body looks way more better than how it would look like before. Like, so try to work on something. Try to work. It could be a personal project like starting this YouTube channel. Even starting this YouTube channel is like one of those things where I'm trying to break a lot of bad habits of mine. So maybe learn to do a handstand, basically being upside down with your head. You can unlock it by practicing certain moves at first and slowly getting into it. Same thing with push ups, with other gymnastic or calisthenic tricks. I mean, yeah, tricks is that you could start slowly by practicing it for like 2 3 days. Start with the basics and go into the move itself. But guys, try to be careful and have a yoga mat and don't cause like injuries. It doesn't cost you anything. It's super easy. You can do it any moment, anytime, inside of your house, comfort of your house. Nobody's gonna judge you, see you, but you are going to feel so much good. Just do it constantly. And I am the biggest proof of doing something just simply, literally, like quite simply. I didn't have a freaking plan to follow. I didn't have like a certain goal. I was just doing it because I was feeling bored and I felt like I'm doing nothing with my life. I started doing these moves. There are some things that I can do right now. I can do more than 5 push-ups, which is like a good thing. I mean, I can hardly do the fifth one, but I can do 5 push-ups. So that's a big achievement for me. And that too with proper like form. So you could also find something that you love and start doing it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So it's not actually boredom, it's those one of those three things you could be experiencing. And I don't want to see you bored next time. Please don't tell me I'm bored. You could be having those problems and you are refusing to solve them by scrolling and feeling more bad about yourself. So get your life together and be strong. You are strong. You can do so much more. You deserve better. This life was literally made for you and you are alive because you have so much potential in you. Literally, you have the potential to change the world. So go change the world. Go change your stuff. Start by changing yourself. Okay. Again, I want to say that again. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my god, I'm so awkward.